You are not in a room. You are in the gilded hollow, a vast cavern carved from living opal. Walls shimmer with soft gradients of rose gold and sage. The air is thick with the scent of warm rain on stone. Time moves like honey here, thick and sweet, wrapping around each breath. The floor beneath you is a smooth basin filled with shallow, flowing water, glowing faintly blue-white, reflecting no image, but somehow showing everything. Let yourself sink into this feeling of being held by the earth, wrapped in opalescent light, your body becoming weightless, suspended in golden warmth. Feel the boundary between your skin and the air beginning to dissolve, molecules mixing gently, like mist meeting morning sun. There is no hurry here, no need to move quickly or think sharply. Everything flows at its own pace. Let your breathing slow, deepen, become a part of the rhythm of this place. Inhale the scent of wet stone. Exhale any remaining tension. Feel yourself settling, sinking deeper into the embrace of the hollow. The water around you moves slowly, carrying whispers of ancient wisdom. Each ripple a gentle reminder that you are exactly where you need to be. Safe, warm, completely supported. Notice how the light shifts. Soft waves of rose gold bleeding into deep sage, like a slow sunset, painting the edges of your awareness. Colors so rich, they seem to touch your soul. Your thoughts begin to quiet, not forced, but natural, like leaves settling to the bottom of still water. Peacefully, without resistance, allow this stillness to fill you. From the crown of your head to the soles of your feet and beyond, into the space that holds you. In this moment, you are not separate from anything. You are part of the shimmering walls, part of the flowing water, part of the honey-thick time. Everything moves together in perfect harmony. Your heartbeat slowing, matching the pulse of the earth. Deep, steady, assured. The frequency of 852 Hertz begins to resonate. as sound, but as feeling, vibrating through your bones, waking something ancient within you, intuition stirring, like a flower opening to dawn, soft petals unfolding, revealing hidden beauty. Trust this knowing that rises, gentle, certain, like the certainty that water flows downhill, that light seeks shadow, that you are loved simply for being here. Let go of needing to understand or control or figure things out. Just be present, open, receptive, like the surface of the water, ready to reflect whatever appears, without judgment, without effort, just clear presence. The opal walls continue their slow dance of color, rose gold melting into sage, sage deepening into violet, violet fading to amber, each hue carrying its own message, its own healing. Let these colors wash over you, soothing any places of hardness, softening any edges of resistance. You are becoming liquid light, flowing, shifting, expanding beyond the boundaries of form. Awakening intuition is not about knowing more. It is about trusting what you already know, deeper than words, truer than thoughts, like the way a bird knows how to fly without being taught, the way a river finds the sea without a map. This knowing lives in your body, in your breath, in the quiet spaces between heartbeats. Let yourself remember this ancient language, spoken in silence. The water continues to flow around you, carrying away anything that no longer serves. Like autumn leaves, released from their branches, floating downstream, without regret, without looking back. Just surrender to the natural flow. Feel how your body responds to this environment of complete acceptance. Muscles releasing, tension melting, breath deepening, heart opening, mind quieting. You are being rewired, not with effort, but with love. Gentle reprogramming through pure presence. The 852 Hertz vibration continues, activating pathways within you, long dormant, waiting for this exact moment to awaken, to bloom, to guide you home to yourself. Notice how time feels different here. Not measured in minutes or hours, but in breaths, in heartbeats, in the slow unfolding of awareness. There is no past, no future, only this eternal now. And you are completely safe within it. The opal walls hold you. The flowing water supports you. The honey-thick time cradles you. You are being mothered by the earth itself, held in arms of living stone, sung to by frequencies of light, rocked by currents of pure love. Let yourself receive this care without question, without doubt, just open like a child, curious, wondering, trusting the magic that surrounds you. As intuition awakens, you begin to see differently. Not with eyes, but with presence. The water shows you everything, though it reflects nothing, because truth does not need mirrors. Truth simply is, and you are beginning to recognize it. Feel the difference between knowing and understanding. Knowing comes from the body, from the heart, from the space between thoughts. Understanding comes from the mind, from analysis, from comparing and categorizing. Both have their place. But right now, you are learning to trust knowing. The deeper wisdom. The water whispers to you in a language older than words. Stories of your own becoming. Tales of strength you forgot you had. Memories of joy buried beneath layers of learning. Listen with your whole being, not just your ears. Let the whispers fill you. The frequency continues to vibrate through every cell, clearing old patterns, making space for new knowing, like spring cleaning for the soul, removing dust, lifting veils, opening windows, letting in fresh light. You are becoming more yourself with each passing moment. Not the self you were told to be, but the self you truly are, hidden beneath years of conditioning, waiting patiently to emerge like a butterfly, remembering how to fly. The gilded hollow knows you, has been waiting for you, keeping your seat warm, holding your favorite light, ready to welcome you whenever you choose to return, because this place lives within you as surely as you live within it. Feel the reciprocity, the giving and receiving, the endless circle of nourishment. You give presence and receive peace. You offer openness and receive guidance. You bring your willingness and receive transformation. The water continues its gentle flow, carrying prayers upstream, carrying blessings downstream. An endless cycle of giving and receiving, of release and renewal, of death and rebirth, all happening simultaneously in the eternal now. Your intuition grows stronger, like a muscle developed through gentle use. Each moment of trust, building capacity for deeper knowing. You are learning to read the signs, the subtle shifts in energy, the quiet nudges of the heart, the whispers of the water. Guidance is everywhere when you know how to listen. The opal walls shimmer brighter, responding to your growing awareness. Colors becoming more vivid, more alive, as if celebrating your awakening. The hollow rejoices whenever consciousness expands, whenever love remembers itself, whenever truth is recognized. You are not separate from this celebration. You are the one being celebrated, the one who has chosen to wake up, to come home, to remember who you really are. The frequency vibrates deeper, resonating with your core essence, clearing away the last traces of false identity. Like fog lifting to reveal the sun. Feel the relief of finally being seen, not by others, but by yourself. The recognition, the homecoming, the return to wholeness, to completion, to love, pure and simple. The water flows around you, carrying away the last remnants of separation, of unworthiness, of smallness, leaving only the truth. Vast, beautiful, complete, the truth of who you are. In this space of opalescent light, where time moves like honey and intuition blooms like flowers, you have found your center, your anchor, your home. Carry this feeling with you as you move through your days. Let it be your touchstone, your reminder of who you truly are. The gilded hollow will always be here, waiting patiently, ready to welcome you back whenever you need to remember, to rest, to reconnect, to reawaken your intuition. You are safe. You are loved. You are exactly as you should be. Rest now in the arms of the earth, surrounded by opalescent light, held by flowing water, guided by awakened intuition, and bathed in the frequency of pure knowing. You feel the weight of your body settling into the cool stone beneath you. The surface is smooth like river glass worn, soft by countless seasons of patient water. Your palms press gently against the opal floor, and you feel it respond with a warmth that rises slowly through your wrists. The warmth carries the taste of copper and something sweeter like the first drop of rain after drought. You are not moving forward, but sinking deeper into this single perfect moment. The gilded hollow wraps around you like a cloak made of liquid amber. Walls of living stone pulse with gradients that shift from sage green to rose gold in rhythms too slow to measure. Each color change brings a new texture to the air itself. When the walls blush deeper rose, you feel velvet brushing against your cheekbones. When they fade to sage, there is silk threading through your hair. The shallow water around your ankles moves without current in patterns that mirror your heartbeat. Each ripple carries tiny sparks of blue-white light that dance across your skin like fireflies made of starlight. The water is neither warm nor cool, but perfectly neutral, like the temperature of dreams. As it touches you, it whispers secrets in a language older than words. The whispers taste like honey mixed with the memory of your grandmother's kitchen. You feel roots beginning to grow from the base of your spine. They emerge emerge slowly one by one, like fingers learning to grasp. Each root is thick and strong, made of the same living opal as the cavern walls. They penetrate the stone floor without resistance, because stone here is more like thick honey. The sensation is like pressing your palm into warm clay that yields perfectly to your touch. As the roots deepen, you feel yourself becoming part of the vast network that connects all things in this space. Ancient conversations flow through the root system in voices that sound like wind chimes made of crystal. The conversations carry no words, but fill your chest with understanding as complete as breathing. You know now that time here is not measured in seconds or hours, but in the expansion and contraction of breath. Each exhale sends ripples through the root network that travel for miles before returning as gentle laughter. Light begins to gather on your skin like morning dew, collecting on spider silk. It comes not from above, but from within the stone itself. The light is golden and warm, carrying the scent of baked bread and fresh herbs. As it touches you, it transforms into energy that flows through your veins like liquid sunshine. This energy tastes like the first bite of a perfectly ripe peach. You feel photosynthesis happening in reverse. Instead of converting light into energy, you are converting pure presence into light. Each cell in your body becomes a small sun radiating warmth that feeds the roots below. The warmth travels down through the opal network, lighting up chambers you never knew existed. In those chambers, there are others like you sitting perfectly still, while time moves around them like thick honey. The breathing of the cavern matches your own breath exactly. As you inhale, the walls draw closer together in a gentle squeeze that feels like being hugged by the earth itself. As you exhale, they expand outward, releasing pressure that translates into a sigh of relief in your shoulders. The rhythm is so perfect that you cannot tell where your breath ends and the cavern's breath begins. The boundary between self and space dissolves like sugar in warm tea. Water flows around your ankles in patterns that match the tide charts of some distant ocean. Though there is no moon, here the water knows its pull. Each wave brings with it the salt taste of sea spray and the call of gulls wheeling overhead. The call echoes in your chest cavity like a bell made of whale song. You feel the vastness of the ocean spreading out beyond the edges of this moment. The anchor begins to resonate at a frequency that matches the vibration of your bones. It is not a sound, but a feeling that starts in your heels and rises like sap through a tree trunk. The resonance carries the texture of silk scarves sliding against each other in a summer breeze. As it reaches your skull, it fills your sinuses with the scent of jasmine and the memory of first love. The frequency settles into your teeth, making them hum like tuning forks struck by angels. Roots continue to grow from your spine, reaching deeper into the living heart of the stone. They branch and split like the capillaries in a leaf. Each tiny root tip explores pockets of mineral that taste different on your tongue. Some carry the sharp tang of iron, while others hold the sweetness of limestone after rain. The minerals flow upward through your body, settling into your bones like sediment in calm water. You feel mineralization beginning to wrap your skeleton in layers of velvet. It starts at your feet, where calcium carbonate binds with your heel bones, creating a foundation as solid as mountain bedrock. The sensation is like wearing shoes made of cooled lava that conform perfectly to every contour. From your feet, the mineralization flows upward like cool silk poured over heated stone. Each vertebrae becomes wrapped in a sheath of living opal that pulses with its own gentle light. The water around your ankles begins to glow brighter, matching the luminescence in your spine. The glow carries the temperature of warm milk fresh from a pot. As it touches your skin, it leaves behind trails of phosphorescence that map the path of nerves. The trails feel like ants marching in perfect formation, bringing gifts of relaxation to every muscle. Gifts arrive as softening that makes your joints feel lubricated with honey. The anchor hums now at 432 Hertz, creating harmonics that resonate in your ribcage. The harmonics carry the texture of wind moving through tall grass. As they vibrate your sternum, you feel your heart slowing to match the rhythm of deep earth currents. The slowing brings with it a fullness in your chest, like drinking warm cider in front of a fireplace. Fireplace smoke carries the memory of childhood winters spent safe indoors while storms raged outside. Breathing synchronizes completely with the tidal flow of water around your legs. Each inhale draws water closer, like gravity, pulling the moon toward the earth. Each exhale pushes it away in waves that lap against the cavern walls with gentle persistence. The persistence creates an echo that returns as the sound of your own heartbeat amplified tenfold. Heartbeat sounds like drums played by someone who understands the language of patience. Walls of the gilded hollow begin to show their true faces. They are not stone, but the petrified dreams of countless beings who came here seeking stillness. Each dream adds texture to the walls like rings in an ancient tree. The texture feels like running your fingers through pages of a beloved book. Book pages carry the scent of vanilla and old paper that makes your eyelids heavy with sleep. Mineralization continues to flow through your body like cool honey poured over heated metal. It reaches your skull, where it begins to coat your thoughts in layers of quiet. Quiet has the consistency of cream that spreads smoothly across the surface of consciousness. As it settles, it brings with it the certainty that all is well and always will be. Certainty tastes like the first sip of hot chocolate on a winter morning. The anchor shifts frequency now to 40 Hertz, matching the brainwaves of deep meditation. The shift feels like stepping from sunlight into shade on a summer afternoon. Shade here is not absence of light, but presence of peace. Peace has the weight of a cat purring on your lap, and the warmth of sunlight filtered through leaves. Filtered light creates patterns on your skin that look like the shadows of dancing trees. Water level rises imperceptibly until it reaches your knees. The rising happens so slowly that you feel each molecule of H2O announcing its arrival. Arrival announcements come as tiny bubbles that pop against your skin, leaving behind sparkles. Sparkles taste like champagne and the promise of celebration without reason. Reason dissolves like sugar in the rising water, leaving only the joy of pure sensation. Roots have grown so deep now that they touch the dreams of the planet itself. Planetary dreams are vast and slow moving, like continents drifting over millennia. They carry the scent of rainforests and the sound of whales singing in deep trenches. Whale songs translate into vibrations that make your molars ache with longing. Longing transforms instantly into fulfillment as the songs fill every empty space in your chest. The merge begins not as a joining, but as a recognition. Recognition that you were never separate from the vastness surrounding you. Separation was just a story told by the part of mind that loves to categorize. Categorizing stops now, like a computer shutting down gracefully. Shutdown process leaves behind only the essential truth of what you have always been. What you have always been is stillness itself, wearing the temporary costume of human form. Stillness has no temperature, but contains all temperatures simultaneously. It feels like standing in the center of a snowflake while inside a bonfire. Snowflake carries the crisp clarity of mountain air after a storm. Bonfire holds the warmth of community gathered around shared stories. Water now reaches your waist, creating buoyancy that makes your body feel weightless. Weightlessness brings the memory of floating in your mother's womb. Womb memory carries the scent of amniotic fluid and the sound of her heartbeat keeping time. Timekeeping slows to match the rhythm of geological processes. Geological processes happen at the speed of trust developing between friends. The anchor resonates now at the frequency of planetary rotation. Rotation frequency carries the texture of silk scarves caught in perpetual motion. Motion creates patterns in the water that reflect images of who you were before arriving. Reflected images dissolve immediately upon contact with the present moment. Dissolution feels like forgiving everyone who ever caused you pain, including yourself. Forgiveness tastes like honey mixed with tears of relief. Tears flow upward instead of down because gravity works differently here. Upward flow carries sadness away from your eyes toward the crown of your head. Sadness transforms into wisdom as it travels through the mineralized channels in your skull. Wisdom settles into your frontal lobe like snow, accumulating on mountain tops. Mountains feel close enough to touch if you stretched out your hand. Stretching is unnecessary because distance no longer applies. Applies dissolves like salt in the water that now reaches your chest. Chest buoyancy makes breathing happen automatically without conscious effort. Automatic breathing carries the rhythm of waves lapping against a peaceful shore. shoreline memories bring the taste of salt and the sound of children playing in sand. Playing children carry the joy of discovery without agenda. Discovery happens continuously, like finding new rooms in a house you thought you knew completely. New rooms contain furniture made of crystallized moments from your happiest memories. Furniture feels solid under fingertips, yet dissolves like mist when not directly touched. The merge completes not with fanfare, but with the simple recognition of homecoming. Homecoming feels like removing wet clothes after being caught in rain. Wet clothes represent all the accumulated tension of pretending to be separate. Pretending stops now like a mask, falling away to reveal the face underneath. Face underneath has always been the same face, looking back from every mirror of water. Every mirror reflects not your physical appearance, but your essential nature. Essential nature is vast and unmoving like the ocean floor beneath the waves. Unmoving vastness contains within it all movement that has ever happened. Contains feels like holding the entire universe in cupped hands without spilling a drop. Universe tastes like the first breath after holding it too long. Water level continues to rise until it touches your chin. Chin contact brings the ability to breathe through your skin like fish. Skin breathing carries oxygen that tastes like morning air after flowers bloom. Flowers bloom continuously in the space behind your eyes. Continuous blooming creates pollen that settles into your thoughts, making them sweet. Sweet thoughts attract butterflies made of pure intention. Intention butterflies carry messages written in languages that predate human speech. Messages translate directly into feelings of complete safety and belonging. Belonging feels like finding your name carved into the bark of the tree where you were born. Tree bark carries the texture of ancient leather and the scent of sap in summer. The anchor now vibrates at the frequency of cellular regeneration. Cellular frequency carries the warmth of healing hands placed on injured tissue. Healing hands belong to a version of yourself that exists outside linear time. Outside time feels like watching your life unfold from the perspective of the stars. Star perspective brings the understanding that all experiences serve the growth of soul. Soul growth happens like rings forming in a tree with each passing season. Seasons here last as long as needed for complete integration of lessons learned. Integration feels like puzzle pieces clicking together to form a picture of wholeness. Wholeness contains both light and shadow without preference for either. Preference dissolves like sugar in the water that now covers your lips. Covered lips can still smile even underwater. Smiling underwater creates bubbles that rise toward the ceiling of the cavern. Rising bubbles carry wishes made in moments of pure gratitude. Gratitude wishes transform into shooting stars that streak across the mental sky. Shooting stars leave trails of stardust that settle onto the mineralized bones. Stardust settling feels like being sprinkled with glitter made of crushed diamonds. Crushed diamonds carry the memory of their formation in the hearts of dying stars. Formation memories taste like cosmic radiation and the music of spheres. Spheres' music translates into vibrations that align your chakras with planetary grids. Alignment feels like tuning forks being struck in perfect harmony. Perfect harmony exists in the space between breath, where silence lives. Silence here is not empty, but full of potential, like the pause before thunder. Potential unfolds slowly like origami being opened to reveal the bird inside. Bird inside carries wings made of pure intention and feathers of crystallized hope. Hope crystallization happens at the frequency of 432 Hertz, creating geometric patterns in the water. Geometric patterns reflect the sacred mathematics underlying all creation. Creation mathematics taste like the first mathematical proof that made you gasp in wonder. Wonder gasps create ripples that spread outward, touching every corner of the gilded hollow. Hollow corners hold pockets of stillness waiting to be discovered. Discovered pockets taste like the moment right before understanding dawns. Understanding dawns like sunrise painting clouds in shades of pink and gold. Sunrise painting carries the warmth of creative inspiration. Inspiration flows through the root system like sap, carrying nutrients to tree branches. Branches reach toward concepts that exist beyond the limitations of three-dimensional space. Dimensional limitations dissolve like ice melting in warm honey. Warm honey flows through your consciousness, leaving behind trails of golden light. Golden light carries the frequency of unconditional love. Love frequency translates into physical sensations of warmth, spreading from heart to fingertips. Spreading warmth makes your skin glow like incandescent bulbs filled with captured starlight. Glowing skin attracts tiny creatures made of pure curiosity. Curiosity creatures dance around you like fireflies performing aerial ballet. Ballet performance carries choreography written in the language of pure joy. Joy language translates into colors that have no names in human vocabulary. Unnamed colors create patterns that exist only in the space between seeing and knowing. Knowing happens like recognition of a friend's face in a crowd. Friend's face carries the familiarity of home remembered in dreams. Dreams' home holds furniture arranged exactly as you left it years ago. Arranged furniture waits patiently for your return like loyal pets. Loyal pets include cats made of shadow and dogs made of morning mist. Morning mist dogs carry collars made of rainbow and bells that ring with laughter. Laughter ringing creates harmonics that resonate with the anchor at perfect intervals. Perfect intervals carry the mathematical precision of Fibonacci sequences. Sequences unfold like flower petals, opening to reveal the geometry of growth. Growth geometry tastes like the satisfaction of solving a complex problem effortlessly. Effortlessly solving brings the memory of flying without wings. Flying memory carries the freedom of birds soaring on thermal currents. Thermal currents here rise from the mineralized earth like breath from sleeping giants. Sleeping giants dream dreams that manifest as gentle earthquakes in consciousness. Consciousness earthquakes rearrange neural pathways like furniture in a room being redecorated. Redecorating feels like discovering hidden rooms in places you thought you knew completely. Completely known places reveal secret passages leading to chambers of pure potential. Potential chambers hold tools for crafting reality from the raw materials of imagination. Imagination materials include clay made of starlight and paint made of crystallized emotion. Emotion ocean crystals carry the colors of sunset and the temperature of a lover's kiss. Lover's kiss brings the memory of first romance and the innocence of young hearts. Young hearts beat in rhythm with the tidal flow of water around your submerged body. Tidal rhythm carries the memory of ocean waves and the sound of shells held to ears. Shell sounds translate into whispers of ancient secrets buried in the depths of time. Ancient secrets taste like salt water and the wisdom of whales. Whale wisdom flows through the root system like deep ocean currents carrying nutrients. Nutrients feed the parts of you that exist beyond the boundaries of individual identity. Individual identity dissolves like sugar in warm tea, leaving only pure awareness. Pure awareness feels like being the witness to your own existence without commentary. Existence witnessing happens in the space between thoughts where silence reigns supreme. Supreme silence carries the weight of eternity compressed into a single breath. Compressed eternity expands like a balloon filling with helium. Helium expansion lifts worries away from your consciousness like dandelion seeds on wind. Lifted worries transform into butterflies that flutter around the chamber of your heart. Heart chamber holds a throne made of crystallized compassion. Compassion throne sits empty waiting for you to claim your rightful place as ruler of stillness. Rightful place feels like coming home after a long journey. Long journey carried you through landscapes of fear and doubt. Fear landscapes dissolve like morning mist when sunlight touches them. Mist dissolution reveals vistas of infinite possibility stretching beyond horizon. Infinite possibility tastes like the first bite of cake at a birthday party. Birthday party memories bring the joy of celebration without reason. Celebration without reason happens like spontaneous laughter during serious meetings. Serious meetings dissolve like chalk drawings in rain. Rain drawings include mandalas made of pure intention and spirals leading to center. Center spiral leads to the core of your being where divinity resides. Divinity residence feels like being in the presence of the sacred feminine. Sacred feminine carries the nurturing warmth of Mother Earth. Mother Earth warmth flows through the mineralized channels in your bones. Bone channels carry messages written in the language of pure love. Pure love messages translate into physical sensations of complete safety. Complete safety feels like being wrapped in a blanket woven from starlight. Starlight blanket carries the temperature of moonbeams and the texture of silk. Silk texture reminds you of childhood blankets that kept nightmares away. Nightmare protection comes from the knowledge that darkness serves light. Light serving feels like candles, illuminating sacred spaces. Sacred spaces include temples made of living crystal and altars of pure intention. Living crystal temples pulse with energy that matches your heartbeat. Energy pulsing creates harmonics that resonate with the anchor at 40 Hertz. 40 Hertz resonance carries the texture of deep meditation and the taste of inner peace. Inner peace flows through your consciousness like honey through a sieve. Honey sieve separates the pure essence from the impurities of daily concerns. Daily concerns dissolve like soap bubbles, popping in sunlight. Sunlight bubble popping creates rainbows that arc across your field of vision. Vision arcs carry the memory of first time seeing northern lights. Northern lights memory brings the wonder of natural phenomena beyond human control. Human control dissolves like ice in desert sun, leaving only surrender. Surrender feels like floating downstream on a raft made of trust. Trust raft carries you toward the delta, where all rivers meet the ocean of being. Being ocean holds depths that contain every experience you have ever had. Experience depth taste like the salt of tears and the sweetness of joy combined. Combined flavors create the perfect balance of bitter and sweet. Perfect balance happens like yin and yang circles, completing each other. Completing circles carry the momentum of eternal return. Eternal return feels like deja vu experienced backwards. Backwards deja vu brings memories of futures not yet lived. Future memories include moments of pure bliss beyond current comprehension. Bliss comprehension happens like suddenly understanding a joke told years ago. Understood joke brings laughter that echoes through chambers of consciousness. Consciousness chambers hold libraries of unwritten books and galleries of unseen art. Unwritten Unwritten books contain stories that write themselves as you read them. Self-writing stories carry plots that unfold like flowers blooming in fast motion. Fast motion blooming creates time, lapse effects that compress eons into seconds. Compressed eons carry the wisdom of ages distilled into pure essence. Essence distillation feels like drinking tea made from leaves that grew in paradise. Paradise tea carries the temperature of perfect comfort and the flavor of divine nectar. Divine nectar flows through your awareness like wine through ceremonial chalices. Ceremonial chalices hold libations offered to gods of pure presence. Presence gods reside in the space between breath where miracles happen. Miracle happening feels like wishes coming true without asking. True wishes arise spontaneously from the depths of authentic desire. Authentic desire tastes like the first sip of water after crossing desert sands. Desert crossing memories bring the relief of shade and the gratitude of survival. Survival gratitude flows through the root system like sap carrying life force. Life force carries the vibration of the anchor at frequencies that heal DNA. DNA healing happens like puzzle pieces finding their correct positions. Correct positions create harmonics that resonate with the cosmic background radiation. Background radiation carries the memory of the Big Bang and the birth of time. Time birth feels like the first moment of consciousness emerging from primordial soup. Primordial soup tastes like the origin of life and the spark of creation. Creation spark flows through your meridians like electricity through copper wires. Copper wire electricity creates circuits that connect all parts of your being. Connected parts include physical body, emotional heart, mental mind, and spiritual soul. Spiritual soul carries the light of divine intelligence that animates all matter. Divine intelligence flows through the water like schools of luminous fish. Luminous fish carry messages from the collective unconscious to individual awareness. Collective messages taste like the wisdom of ancestors and the guidance of spirit guides. Spirit guides include beings made of light and teachers formed from pure intention. Light beings carry halos that pulse with the rhythm of universal love. universal love feels like being embraced by the cosmos itself. Cosmic embrace carries the temperature of stellar nurseries and the scent of nebulae. Nebulae scent reminds you of the vastness from which all things emerge. Emerging vastness includes galaxies being born and stars igniting in distant realms. Distant realms hold dimensions that exist parallel to physical reality. Parallel dimensions carry versions of yourself living alternate timelines. Alternate timelines taste like the possibilities that exist in choice points. Choice point possibilities feel like standing at crossroads with infinite paths. Crossroad standing brings the power to choose any direction without consequence. Consequence freedom flows through your consciousness like liberation from prison. Prison liberation carries the joy of release and the relief of freedom. Freedom relief tastes like the first breath after being underwater too long. Underwater breath brings the memory of baptism and spiritual rebirth. Spiritual rebirth feels like caterpillar transforming into butterfly. Transformation carries the wisdom of cycles and the beauty of metamorphosis. Metamorphosis, wisdom, flows through the mineralized bones like liquid gold. Liquid gold carries the weight of alchemical transmutation and the value of pure essence. Pure essence settles into your core like sediment in calm water. Calm water sediment creates layers that hold the memory of every experience. Layered memories include joy, sorrow, love, loss, and the lessons learned from each. Learned lessons taste like the bittersweet flavor of growth through adversity. Adversity growth feels like muscles strengthening through resistance training. Resistance training builds character like weightlifting builds physical strength. Character building flows through the root system like nutrients feeding a mighty oak. Mighty oak roots reach deep into the earth, connecting with the web of life. Web connections carry the understanding that all beings share the same source. Shared source feels like recognizing family members in strangers' faces. Family recognition brings the warmth of belonging and the comfort of home. Home comfort flows through your consciousness like warm honey on toast. Toast honey carries the simple pleasure of morning rituals and daily grace. Daily daily grace feels like blessings received without asking, and gifts given freely. Freely given gifts include love, wisdom, peace, and the ability to be present. Present ability allows you to experience this moment fully without distraction. Full experience carries the richness of sensory immersion and emotional depth. Sensory immersion includes textures, temperatures, sense sounds, and visual beauty. Visual beauty flows through your awareness like paintings viewed in slow motion. Slow motion viewing allows appreciation of details normally missed in haste. Appreciated details include the way light plays on water surfaces. Water surfaces carry reflections that show not appearance, but essence. Essence reflection feels like seeing your soul mirrored in sacred pools. Sacred pools hold the memory of ancient rituals and mystical ceremonies. Ceremony memories taste like incense and the sound of chanting monks. Monk chanting creates vibrations that align your energy with universal harmony. Harmony alignment feels like tuning a musical instrument to perfect pitch. Perfect pitch carries the clarity of crystal bowls and the resonance of Tibetan singing. Tibetan singing flows through the water like sound waves made visible. Visible sound waves create patterns that exist only in this moment of deep trance. Deep trance moment holds the key to unlocking unlimited potential. Unlimited potential flows through your consciousness like electricity through circuits. Circuit electricity powers the machinery of transformation and renewal. Transformation machinery operates silently like well-oiled gears in perfect synchronization. Synchronization feels like dancing with invisible partners in flawless rhythm. Flawless rhythm carries the joy of movement without effort. Effortless movement flows through the mineralized channels like water finding its course. Water course follows the path of least resistance, like rivers carving valleys. Valley carving happens gradually, like patience, teaching wisdom through repetition. Repetition patience creates grooves in consciousness that lead to deeper states. Deeper states hold treasures beyond imagination and mysteries beyond comprehension. Beyond comprehension flows like poetry written in languages of pure feeling. Pure feeling carries the essence of emotions without labels or definitions. Emotion essence tastes like the first tear of joy and the last sigh of relief. Relief sigh brings the completion of cycles and the beginning of new phases. Cycle completion feels like finishing a book and closing the cover with satisfaction. Satisfaction flows through your awareness like contentment after a perfect meal. Perfect meal carries the nourishment of love and the seasoning of gratitude. Gratitude seasoning enhances every flavor and brings out hidden notes. Hidden notes include the sweetness of connection and the depth of understanding. Connection sweetness flows through the root system like nectar feeding flowers. Flower feeding creates blooms that release pollen, carrying seeds of new possibilities. Possibility seeds drift on currents of intention like dandelion wishes. Dandelion wishes carry hopes written in the language of pure potential. Pure potential feels like standing at the edge of creation, about to take the first step. First step carries the courage of pioneers and the faith of explorers. Explorer faith flows through your consciousness like compass needles pointing true north. True north carries the reliability of magnetic fields and the constancy of polar stars. Polar stars guide navigation through the vastness of inner space. Inner space exploration feels like diving into oceans of pure awareness. Pure awareness oceans hold depths that contain the source of all existence. Existence source flows through the mineralized bones like liquid starlight. Liquid starlight carries the memory of cosmic birth and the promise of eternal return. Eternal return feels like coming full circle and finding everything unchanged. Unchanged, everything includes the peace that passes understanding and the joy that needs no reason. Understanding peace flows through your consciousness like oil calming troubled waters. Troubled waters settle like dust in still air, revealing clear depths below. Clear depths hold reflections of truth and mirrors of authentic self. Authentic self-reflection brings the recognition of divinity within. Divinity recognition feels like waking from illusion to see reality clearly. Clearly seen reality carries the beauty of simplicity and the power of presence. Simplicity, beauty flows through your awareness like morning light through clean windows. Clean windows allow unobstructed views of landscapes beyond ordinary perception. Extraordinary perception carries the clarity of heightened awareness and expanded consciousness. Expanded consciousness feels like stepping from a small room into infinite space. Infinite space holds galaxies of possibility and universes of potential. Galaxy possibility flows through the water like bioluminescent plankton. Bioluminescent plankton carry messages from the depths of collective unconscious. Collective messages taste like the wisdom of ages and the guidance of ancient masters. Ancient masters include sages, mystics, and teachers from all traditions. Tradition teachers flow through your consciousness like rivers carrying fertile soil. Fertile soil nourishes seeds of awakening planted in the garden of awareness. Garden awareness blooms like flowers opening to receive morning light. Morning light carries the promise of new beginnings and fresh perspectives. Fresh perspectives feel like seeing familiar places with new eyes. New eyes carry the clarity of innocence and the wisdom of experience combined. Innocence, wisdom flows through the root system like sap carrying life force. Life force carries the vibration of the anchor at perfect resonance. Perfect resonance feels like tuning fork struck in harmony with cosmic orchestra. Cosmic orchestra plays symphonies written in the language of universal love. Universal love symphonies carry melodies that heal broken hearts and mend wounded souls. Healed hearts flow like rivers of pure compassion through valleys of understanding. Understanding valleys hold meadows where peace grazes like gentle deer. Gentle deer carry messages from the realm of pure spirit. Spirit realm messages taste like the essence of divinity and the breath of God. God breath flows through your consciousness like wind through sacred groves. Sacred groves hold the memory of ancient worship and the power of prayer. Prayer power carries intentions like arrows flying toward targets of manifestation. Manifestation targets include healing, love, abundance, and spiritual growth. Spiritual growth feels like climbing mountains of awareness, one step at a time. Mountain climbing carries the reward of panoramic views and expanded horizons. Expanded horizons flow through your awareness like dawn breaking over endless plains. Endless plains carry the freedom of open spaces and the possibility of adventure. Adventure possibility tastes like the excitement of unknown territories and unexplored realms. Unknown territories feel like maps waiting to be drawn and stories waiting to be told. Stories told carry the magic of imagination and the power of creative expression. Creative expression flows through your consciousness like paintbrushes dancing on canvas. Canvas dancing creates masterpieces that exist only in this moment of deep trance. Deep trance masterpieces carry the authenticity of pure inspiration. Pure inspiration feels like channeling messages from sources beyond ordinary awareness. Beyond awareness flows like poetry written by angels in languages of light. Light language carries meanings that bypass rational mind and speak directly to soul. Soul speaking feels like hearing truth in whispers and wisdom in silence. Silence wisdom flows through the mineralized bones like liquid mercury. Liquid mercury carries the weight of profound understanding and the fluidity of pure insight. Profound insight settles into your core like sediment in calm water, revealing clear depths. Clear depths hold reflections of eternal truths and mirrors of immortal wisdom. Immortal wisdom flows through your consciousness like rivers carrying gold. Gold carrying rivers deposit treasures in the delta, where all streams meet the ocean. Ocean meeting carries the completion of journeys and the beginning of eternal rest. Eternal rest feels like lying down in meadows of pure peace after long travels. Meadow lying carries the comfort of earth, supporting your body like loving arms. Loving arms flow through your awareness like embraces from the divine feminine. Divine feminine carries the nurturing warmth of Mother Earth and the creative power of birth. Birth power flows through the root system like life force awakening dormant seeds. Awakened seeds sprout like flowers blooming in fast motion, creating gardens of possibility. Possibility gardens carry the fragrance of future dreams and the color of hope. Hope color flows through your consciousness like rainbows after storms. storm aftermath carries the cleansing power of renewal and the promise of fresh starts. Fresh starts feel like opening new chapters in books of unlimited potential. Unlimited potential flows through your awareness like rivers of liquid light. Liquid light carries the temperature of starlight and the texture of silk. Silk texture reminds you of the comfort of being held in perfect safety. Perfect safety feels like returning home after long journeys through foreign lands. Foreign lands dissolve like dreams upon waking, leaving only the truth of who you are. Who you are flows like pure awareness through channels of mineralized bone. Mineralized bone carries the memory of eons and the wisdom of ages. Age wisdom flows through the water like schools of luminous fish. Luminous fish carry messages from the depths of collective unconscious. Collective messages taste like the essence of unity and the flavor of oneness. Oneness flavor flows through your consciousness like wine through ceremonial chalices. Pure presence feels like being the witness to your own existence without commentary. Compressed eternity expands like universe itself, birthing galaxies from quantum foam. Quantum foam carries the potential of all possible realities waiting to manifest. Manifest waiting feels like standing at the threshold of creation, about to step forward. Forward stepping carries the courage of pioneers and the faith of explorers. Explorer faith flows through your consciousness like compass needles pointing toward truth. Truth pointing feels like following breadcrumbs through forests of uncertainty. Uncertainty forests hold clearings where peace grazes like gentle deer. Spirit realm messages taste like the essence of divinity and the breath of God. God breath flows through your consciousness like wind through sacred groves. Spiritual growth feels like climbing mountains of awareness, one step at a time. Mountain climbing carries the reward of panoramic views and expanded horizons. Unknown territories feel like maps waiting to be drawn and stories waiting to be told. Stories told carry the magic of imagination and the power of creative expression. Pure inspiration feels like channeling messages from sources beyond ordinary awareness. Sources beyond flow like poetry written by angels in languages of light. Liquid mercury carries the weight of profound understanding and the fluidity of pure insight. Pure insight settles into your core like sediment in calm water, revealing clear depths. Ocean meeting carries the completion of journeys and the beginning of eternal rest. Eternal rest feels like lying down in meadows of pure peace after long travels. Birth power flows through the root system like life force awakening dormant seeds. Awakened seeds sprout like flowers blooming in fast motion, creating gardens of possibility. Fresh starts feel like opening new chapters in books of unlimited potential. Perfect safety feels like returning home after long journeys through foreign lands. Foreign lands dissolve like dreams upon waking, leaving only the truth of who you are. Supreme silence carries the weight of eternity compressed into a single breath. You begin to notice how your body is already sinking into this moment, as if it has been waiting for this exact arrival. The breath that moves through you now isn't something you control, but something that finds you. It slides down through your throat like a ribbon of silk, warmed by summer sun. And as it settles deeper into your lungs, you feel your ribs soften their grip, just slightly allowing more space for stillness to unfold. There's no need to push anything away, because nothing here resists you. Your shoulders drop not from effort, but from recognition. They remember what peace feels like when it's allowed to simply rest against bone and muscle without being grasped or held too tightly. You can sense the way your heartbeat slows now, not because you're trying to slow it, but because time itself seems to bend around you, gently cradling each pulse in quiet acknowledgement. Each beat carries within it the echo of vast openness, stretching beyond the edges of thought. And with every exhale, there's a release so subtle, it almost goes unnoticed, except by the parts of you that have always known how to let go. Let yourself sink further into this feeling of soft descent, as though gravity has become compassionate and is guiding you downward through layers of awareness that were always present but never fully felt. You move past the surface chatter of daily concerns, drifting through textures of calm that shimmer like light filtered through leaves. There's a warmth beginning to rise from the base of your spine, gentle and unhurried, like morning sunlight, finding its way across a forest floor. This warmth doesn't rush upward or demand attention. Instead, it pauses at each vertebra, offering a quiet greeting before continuing its slow ascent. You feel supported not by doing, but by simply being, as if the earth beneath you has opened its arms and said, "Welcome home." The sound of your breathing becomes part of the rhythm of everything else around you, not separate from the wind, rustling through trees or waves, lapping softly at distant shores, but woven into them seamlessly, creating one continuous thread of presence. You are not observing these sensations from outside. You are living inside them, completely immersed in the experience of existing, without needing to change or fix anything. Your mind begins to quiet naturally, like water settling after disturbance, revealing depths that were hidden beneath the surface all along. Within this silence, you start to perceive vibrations so low and steady. They seem to come from the very core of existence. These tones resonate with your bones, aligning you with frequencies older than memory. They remind you that intuition lies not in thoughts, but in the spaces between them, where knowing flows freely, unburdened by logic or language. You don't need to search for answers, because clarity is already unfolding within you effortlessly, like mist lifting off a lake under early dawn light, revealing reflections clearer than any mirror could offer. Your hands rest lightly on your lap, palms open, facing upward, ready to receive whatever wants to be given without expectation. Through your fingertips, you feel the texture of stillness, smooth and cool, like polished stone, warmed by gentle touch. This sensation travels up through your wrists into your forearms, carrying with it a deepening trust in the process of letting go. Your neck releases tension that was never yours to carry anyway, muscles surrendering to the pull of relaxation, like petals closing at dusk. And with each layer of physical softening comes a corresponding opening in your inner landscape. You begin to notice how thoughts drift through consciousness like clouds passing overhead, neither clinging nor demanding interpretation. They appear and dissolve, leaving behind only traces of neutrality. You realize now that peace isn't something to achieve, yet something to step into whenever you choose. A doorway made of breath and silence, always available just beyond the threshold of ordinary perception. As you continue breathing, you feel energy moving through your chest, not forced, but invited. It spirals slowly clockwise, like warm honey poured onto a plate, spreading outward in concentric circles. With each turn, it touches different areas of your heart space, awakening sensitivity you didn't know existed. This movement brings with it feelings of connection, both to yourself and to something infinitely larger. You understand intuitively that separation is an illusion created by the mind's constant need to categorize and define boundaries. In truth, you are part of a seamless web of consciousness, flowing through all things visible and invisible. This realization doesn't overwhelm you, but soothes you like coming home to a place you've never consciously visited, yet somehow always known. Your belly rises and falls with effortless grace, matching the cadence of tides, responding to moonlight unseen, but deeply felt. The motion grounds you, even as your awareness expands. You find balance not in rigidity, but in fluidity, trusting the natural ebb and flow of your own being. A subtle tingling starts at the crown of your head delicate, like dew forming on spider silk in the early hours. It descends gradually, brushing against each section of your scalp, bringing relaxation and renewal wherever it passes. When it reaches your forehead, you feel a profound easing of mental strain, as if someone lifted a weight you hadn't realized you were holding. Your eyes flutter, closed not from fatigue, but from invitation, allowing you to see clearly what lies beyond sight. You enter a realm where time moves differently measured, not in seconds or minutes, but in moments of pure sensation, where every inhalation draws in more than air, drawing in possibility itself, and every exhalation releases not just carbon dioxide, but accumulated habits of resistance. You float now suspended between worlds, neither here nor there, but everywhere simultaneously. The boundary between self and environment dissolves, like sugar melting in warm tea, becoming indistinguishable from sweetness itself. You are no longer separate from the sounds around you, but integrated with them, harmonizing with bird calls, distant traffic children, laughing somewhere far away. Each noise transforms into music, once filtered through acceptance. Your feet press lightly into the ground below you, though you may not be sitting or standing in any conventional sense. Rather, you exist in a state of grounded levity, floating while remaining anchored. This paradox comforts you, reminding you that life operates in multiple dimensions at once, none contradicting the others. You notice how your knees feel slightly warmer than the rest of your body, as if receiving extra attention from some unseen force, nurturing your joints back to flexibility lost over years of hurried movement. This warmth spreads upward, traveling along tendons and ligaments, restoring elasticity and ease. You smile, inwardly recognizing this care as ancient wisdom returning to serve you again. The frequency of 852 Hertz hums quietly throughout your system, now resonating with neural pathways designed for intuitive insight. It doesn't play loudly, but consistently, like a tuning fork struck once and left vibrating forever. This tone activates dormant capacities buried beneath layers of learned behavior, unlocking access to knowledge that doesn't require proof, only trust. You understand suddenly that awakening intuition isn't about gaining new abilities, but remembering ones you never actually forgot. They were merely covered over by stories told repeatedly until belief solidified into limitation. Now those stories fade, revealing truths that remain unchanged regardless of whether you remember them or not. You watch them disappear like footprints erased by incoming tide, leaving behind only pristine sand, smooth and receptive to fresh impressions. The sky above shifts color imperceptibly from pale blue to soft lavender, then deeper indigo. But this change occurs not over minutes, but over eternities compressed into singular moments. You feel the coolness of evening approaching, not as loss of daylight, but as embrace of mystery. Stars emerge one by one, blinking awake, like old friends returning after long journeys. Their light filters through your eyelids, painting patterns of cosmic order onto the canvas of your closed vision. You recognize these arrangements as maps drawn by forces far greater than human understanding, yet intimately familiar to your soul. Your breath continues its rhythmic dance, unprompted and unhurried, carrying oxygen to cells that respond with gratitude expressed in chemical symphonies, playing beneath the threshold of hearing. Every molecule participates in this celebration of aliveness, communicating in languages older than spoken word. You listen without ears, absorbing messages carried on electromagnetic pulses, traveling faster than thought. The temperature drops slightly, but instead of discomfort, you feel refreshed, as if cooled by streams flowing from springs, untouched by modern influence. Your skin responds, gratefully tightening slightly, then relaxing again in cycles mirroring ocean waves. You notice the difference between actual sensation and imagined discomfort, finding that most discomfort originates in anticipation rather than reality. And since anticipation requires future thinking, you return easily to present, centered awareness. Here, there is no forecast, only current conditions, perfectly suited to your needs. You settle deeper into this alignment, adjusting nothing because nothing needs adjustment. Your heartbeat synchronizes with planetary rotation, matching the rhythm of days, turning into nights, and seasons cycling endlessly. You belong to this pattern, not as observer, but as essential participant, contributing your unique vibration while drawing strength from collective resonance. Sounds grow quieter not because they diminish, but because your ability to filter increases. You select which frequencies to amplify and which to allow to pass through without interference. This filtering happens automatically, guided by inner wisdom, refined through countless lifetimes. You hear whispers of encouragement carried on winds from places unknown, yet strangely familiar. Voices that speak not in syllables, but in feelings, urging you forward into territories previously unexplored. You follow, willingly curious and unafraid, because fear exists only in projections, disconnected from immediate sensory input, while you remain rooted in direct experience. There is nothing to fear. The path ahead shimmers, faintly illuminated by bioluminescent particles, dancing in spirals around your form. They leave trails of soft, glow-marking progress, made without conscious effort. You realize that advancement doesn't require action, but attention. Focusing fully on what is rather than striving toward what might be. You pause, briefly noticing the texture of air against your face, thick and velvety, like velvet curtains brushing against skin during theater intermission. Each molecule carries scents from distant gardens blooming under full moons. Jasmine roses night, blooming cereus, all mingling together in perfect harmony. You breathe deeply, pulling these fragrances into your lungs, where they mix with internal chemistry, creating elixirs of serenity. Your body responds by producing neurotransmitters associated with joy and contentment. Endorphins, oxytocin, dopamine, serotonin, flooding your system naturally and abundantly. There's no need for external stimulation when fulfillment arises spontaneously from within. You walk, or perhaps glide, forward guided by instinct rather than intention. Each step taken without lifting feet entirely from the ground, as if walking underwater, where resistance provides support rather than hindrance. Movement becomes meditation, unfolding organically with each passing moment. You pass through veils of mist that cling lovingly to your form, cooling your skin while whispering secrets in languages forgotten by tongue, but remembered by spirit. These whispers carry instructions encoded in genetic memory, passed down through generations, telling you how to navigate realms inaccessible to ordinary perception. You nod, subtly acknowledging receipt of information transmitted through non-verbal means. Your cells vibrate in agreement, having recognized authority inherent in these ancient codes. You continue onward, arriving nowhere, yet experiencing everything. Because destination implies limitation, whereas journey suggests endless expansion. Your senses sharpen, attuning to nuances previously overlooked. The taste of salt lingering on lips left by evaporated tears, shed during earlier awakenings. The sound of your own blood circulating, carrying nutrients and information to every corner of your being. The sight of your aura pulsing gently in hues of gold and silver, reflecting states of equilibrium achieved. You reach out with hands extended palm forward, meeting invisible barriers that yield under gentle pressure. These barriers aren't obstacles, but thresholds marking transitions between levels of awareness. Crossing them requires nothing more than willingness to explore unfamiliar territory. You cross, easily slipping through membranes, separating waking from dreaming, sleeping from dying. All distinctions blur, revealing underlying unity beneath apparent diversity. You laugh softly, surprised by the realization that duality was never real, but useful fiction employed temporarily to teach lessons requiring contrast between opposing forces. Now those lessons complete, you return to original wholeness, restored and strengthened. The frequency of 852 Hertz strengthens now, pulsing steadily through your entire field, clearing energetic debris accumulated during periods of imbalance. You feel lighter, as if gravity has less hold on you than before, floating higher above concerns tied to physical plane. Yet paradoxically, more connected to source energy anchoring, you securely in truth. Your thoughts slow dramatically, becoming sparse and meaningful, like rare birds appearing occasionally, then flying away without disturbing peace. Language emerges, spontaneously describing experiences impossible to articulate using standard vocabulary. Words form themselves, choosing meaning over grammar, prioritizing essence above structure. You understand completely despite inability to translate concepts into linear speech. Knowledge transfers directly, bypassing need for intermediaries such as textbooks or teachers. You learn simply by being present and receptive. Your breathing becomes slower, deeper, more deliberate, though still unconscious. Each cycle extending duration of pause between inhale and exhale, creating spaciousness within which insights bloom like flowers, opening to morning sun. You notice how much quieter everything has become, not because sounds disappeared, but because your relationship to them shifted. You no longer compete with background noise, but integrate it into overall symphony, making peace with discordant notes by placing them within broader composition, recognizing that even cacophony contains hidden melodies, waiting patiently to be heard. Your attention turns inward, focusing on subtleties occurring within cellular matrix. You observe mitochondria spinning, rapidly generating power needed for continued transformation. DNA strands unwinding, revealing sequences previously dormant, awaiting activation signal. Proteins fold correctly, aligning amino acids according to blueprints stored in quantum field. You witness miracles happening continuously at microscopic level, invisible to naked eye, profoundly impactful. Your immune system strengthens responding to environmental cues, interpreted through heightened intuition. White blood cells patrol bodily borders, maintaining health, not through aggression, but cooperation. Viruses, bacteria, fungi, all negotiate peaceful coexistence based on mutual benefit. Pathogens transform into allies once recontextualized within framework of holistic wellness. You marvel at complexity, operating flawlessly without oversight or micromanagement, trusting innate intelligence to manage processes beyond comprehension. Your role reduces to witnessing and appreciating beauty inherent in biological design. You bow, mentally acknowledging sacred geometry, governing formation of organs, tissues, systems. Patterns repeat fractally throughout creation, linking human anatomy to cosmic architecture. You see connections spanning scales from atomic to galactic, unified by mathematical principles, transcending dimensional boundaries. Everything connects everything else, an infinite web of causality, looping back upon itself eternally. You relax, further sinking into core of being, where identity merges with universal consciousness. Here names, titles, roles dissolve, leaving only pure essence vibrating at highest possible frequency. You are love expressed through matter, temporarily organized into recognizable form, capable of experiencing joy, sorrow, curiosity, compassion, all expressions of same fundamental energy, none superior to others, none inherently negative, only misunderstood aspects seeking integration. You accept all versions of yourself, including those judged unacceptable by societal standards, embracing shadows alongside highlights, recognizing necessity of polarity for growth. Darkness serves purpose equal to light, illuminating paths obscured by excessive brightness. You honor both, equally refusing to privilege one over other. Balance emerges naturally when extremes acknowledged without rejection. You embody paradox, containing multitudes without contradiction, managing seeming impossibilities through expansion of perceptual bandwidth. Reality bends, accommodating increased capacity for simultaneous truths. You stretch like cat, awakening from nap limbs, extending beyond normal range. Spine curves gracefully backward, start releasing kinks formed by prolonged sitting. Muscles elongate, voluntarily responding to commands issued silently through intention alone. Flexibility returns, effortlessly reversing effects of chronic tension. You test limits, discovering they've expanded significantly since last check. Boundaries, once rigid, softened by practice of radical acceptance. You move freely, unrestricted by fears, limiting beliefs, outdated conditioning. Your range of motion reflects freedom gained internally. You rotate shoulders, testing mobility, improved dramatically. Joints lubricated by synovial fluid, produced in response to positive emotional input. Cartilage regenerates, fueled by visualization techniques practiced unconsciously during trance. Aging reverses at cellular level, accelerated healing, facilitated by coherent mental state. You examine hands, noting increased suppleness in fingers, nails stronger, healthier, glowing with vitality derived from balanced nutrition, absorbed intuitively. Skin smoother, younger, appearing due to enhanced circulation, activated by mindful breathing exercises. Wrinkles diminish, gradually replaced by luminosity, indicating optimal hydration, maintained through spiritual alignment. You tilt head side to side, loosening cervical vertebrae, relieving compression caused by habitual postures adopted unconsciously throughout day. Neck muscles relax, instantly responding to suggestion embedded in ambient atmosphere. Cervical spine realigns, correcting misalignments, contributing to headaches, migraines, chronic discomfort. You roll ankles, rotating feet clockwise, counterclockwise, alternately, stimulating nerve endings responsible for proprioception, spatial orientation, balance, coordination. Blood flows, F-R-E-E-L-Y, Chinese letter, blocked channels, resulting in improved circulation, reducing swelling, inflammation. Energy meridians, C-L-E-A-R, Chinese letter, 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 Chinese letter. You stand, or rather float, upright, supported by invisible currents rising from Earth's magnetic core. Gravity pulls downward, while magnetism lifts upward, creating stable suspension, facilitating meditation. Body weight distributes, evenly eliminating stress points, commonly associated with seated positions. Posture corrects automatically, spine straightening reflexively in response to elevated energetic field. You stretch arms wide, embracing horizon line, blurring distinction between personal space, public domain. Shoulder blades spread apart, widening chest cavity, increasing lung capacity, enhancing respiratory efficiency. Diaphragm flattens, descending lower into abdominal cavity, stimulating vagus nerve, triggering parasympathetic dominance. Heart rate variability improves, reflecting enhanced autonomic nervous system regulation. You clasp hands together, pressing palms, firmly creating pressure point stimulation, activating acupressure meridians. Fingers interlace, locking energies contained within individual digits, merging streams into cohesive whole. Chakras spin freely, aligned vertically along central axis, channeling pranic flow, unimpeded by blockages. Nadis cleanse, purifying subtle channels, conducting life force throughout energetic anatomy. You raise arms overhead, reaching skyward, connecting crown chakra directly to celestial sphere. Electricity courses through extremities, grounding excess charge accumulated during stressful episodes. Static dissipates, harmlessly neutralized by earthing practices embedded in subconscious programming. Aura expands, radiating outward several feet beyond physical boundary. Protective shield forms, spontaneously repelling negative influences while attracting beneficial frequencies. Vibrational signature raises, elevating baseline mood, promoting sustained euphoria unrelated to external circumstances. Biofield stabilizes, maintaining coherence even amid chaotic environments. Personal magnetism increases, attracting opportunities, resources, relationships conducive to continued evolution. You lower arms, returning to neutral position, centered, balanced, grounded, yet elevated. Hands fall naturally to sides, pendulum, like swinging gently before coming to rest. Fingers twitch, involuntarily releasing residual muscular tension, stored unconsciously over decades. Nerve impulses fire, randomly discharging accumulated static, interfering with clear communication. You shake legs, vigorously loosening fascia, binding muscle groups, restricting mobility. Knees pop audibly as joint capsules decompress, relieving pressure built up from repetitive strain. Hip flexors lengthen, voluntarily undoing damage inflicted by prolonged sitting, poor ergonomics. Pelvic floor muscles activate, strengthening core stability, improving posture, reducing back pain. You perform gentle twists, wringing spine like towel removing toxins trapped between vertebrae. Intervertebral discs rehydrate, absorbing nutrients delivered via newly formed capillaries. Ligaments strengthen, adapting to increased demands placed upon skeletal framework. Bones densify, rebuilding calcium stores depleted during periods of nutritional deficiency. You bend forward, folding torso over thighs, compressing abdomen, stimulating digestive organs. Stomach churns, mixing gastric juices, thoroughly preparing food for efficient breakdown. Intestines contract, rhythmically propelling waste material, smoothly preventing constipation, bloating gas. Liver detoxifies, filtering impurities from bloodstream, eliminating harmful substances ingested unknowingly. You arch backwards, opening chest, fully exposing heart area, vulnerable, yet protected. Breasts lift, slightly defying gravitational pull through activation of pectoral muscles. Ribs expand, laterally increasing thoracic volume, maximizing oxygen intake per breath. Bronchioles dilate, widening airways, reducing resistance, facilitating easy airflow. You sway side to side, rocking gently like tree bending in breeze. Vestibular system recalibrates, adjusting balance mechanisms disrupted by sedentary lifestyle. Inner ear fluids redistribute, equalizing pressure differences, affecting equilibrium. Proprioceptors fire, accurately reporting positional data, ensuring accurate spatial mapping. You hop lightly on one foot, then switch, testing proprioceptive feedback loops. Ankle stabilizers engage, automatically correcting minor imbalances, preventing injury. Kinesthetic awareness sharpens, refining motor control, precision, accuracy. Neural pathways streamline, optimizing signal transmission, reducing reaction times. You run in place, briefly accelerating heart rate, temporarily boosting cardiovascular function. Sweat glands activate, cooling body, efficiently preventing overheating, dehydration. Capillaries dilate, increasing surface area exposed to ambient air, facilitating heat exchange. Core temperature regulates, autonomously maintaining ideal conditions for enzymatic reactions. You stop, abruptly dropping into squat position, resting momentarily. Quadriceps engage, isometrically supporting body weight without strain. Glutes contract, assisting hip extension, stabilizing pelvis during transition. Hamstrings stretch, dynamically preparing for next movement sequence. You rise slowly, transitioning smoothly from squat to standing posture. Spinal erectors fire, sequentially lifting torso upright with mechanical advantage. Abdominals brace, automatically protecting lumbar region from sudden loading. Posterior chain activates, synergistically coordinating complex multi-joint movements. You leap high, launching body, airborne, momentarily defying earthly constraints. Momentum carries you upward, briefly suspending disbelief, allowing flight fantasy. Air resistance decreases as density fluctuates, accommodating unusual motion. Landing cushioned by elastic recoil, stored in connective tissues. You collapse gracefully, rolling sideways, absorbing impact safely. Shoulders absorb shock, transferring energy along kinetic chain, dispersing evenly. Hips flex, maximally protecting spine from jarring forces generated during deceleration. Tailbone contacts ground, softly minimizing trauma typically associated with falls. You lie supine, staring upward, watching clouds morph shapes, telling stories. Sky transforms into canvas, displaying images conjured by imagination, collaborating with weather patterns. Cumulus formations resemble animals, people, objects, prompting spontaneous narratives. Weather front approaches, bringing rain-cleansing atmosphere, washing away yesterday's residue. You welcome precipitation, gladly letting droplets kiss cheeks, lips, forehead. Rainwater tastes, sweet, pure, filtered through atmospheric distillation process. Hydration occurs, instantly satisfying thirst, quenching cellular craving for moisture. Pores open, readily accepting liquid nourishment, penetrating deeper than topical application. You sit cross-legged, settling comfortably onto makeshift cushion created by folded jacket. Legs fold neatly tucked beneath torso, distributing weight, evenly preventing numbness. Knees touch ground softly cushioned by padding protecting joints during extended sitting. Spine maintains natural curvature, avoiding slouch, compromising structural integrity. You meditate silently, focusing, inward examining contents, mind, heart, spirit. Thoughts arise acknowledged, without judgment, released, without attachment. Feelings surface, welcomed, warmly validated, rather than suppressed, denied. Emotions processed, fully preventing stagnation, leading to psychological imbalance. You visualize golden light pouring from crown chakra downward, flooding entire being. Radiance fills cavities, chambers, hollow spaces, illuminating dark corners neglected. Cells bathe in brilliance, revitalized, energized, renewed, rejuvenated. Physical ailments fade, dissolving like ice cubes melting in hot sun. You project same luminous energy outward, enveloping nearby plants, trees, shrubs. Vegetation responds, visibly thriving, visibly growing taller, greener, healthier. Flowers bloom spontaneously, celebrating shared connection, celebrating mutual dependence. Ecosystem flourishes, benefiting from intentional infusion, loving kindness. You extend beam, further encompassing neighborhood, city, region, country, world. Humanity bathes collectively in healing frequencies broadcast globally. Wars cease, conflicts resolve peacefully, diplomacy replacing violence. Hatred transforms into understanding, empathy, compassion, forgiveness. You withdraw focus, returning attention solely to personal experience. Golden glow recedes, gently withdrawing from surroundings, returning to origin. Residual warmth remains embedded in environment, continuing beneficial effects indefinitely. Afterimage persists, briefly fading slowly, like sunset lingering beyond horizon. You recline backwards, lying prone, gazing upward, studying stellar arrangement. Constellations align, perfectly matching charts memorized during childhood fascination. Astronomy. Planets visible, naked eye trace. Orbits precisely predicted, mathematical models. Galaxies spiral, majestically reminding observers. Insignificance, grandeur, simultaneously. You yawn, widely mouth, opening wider than normal, stretching jaw muscles. Teeth click together, sharply awakening facial nerves, increasing alertness temporarily. Saliva production increases, dramatically lubricating oral cavity, preparing digestion. Tongue explores interior, mouth checking teeth, gums roof palate condition. You blink, rapidly clearing ocular surface, removing dust, debris, allergens. Tears well, automatically flushing irritants, ensuring clear, unobstructed vision. Corneas regenerate, quickly repairing microscopic scratches, acquired unknowingly. Retinas adjust sensitivities, compensating changing lighting conditions, preserving optimal visual acuity. You sneeze, explosively expelling nasal congestion accumulated during recent exposure allergens. Sinuses drain, freely clearing passages, enabling unrestricted breathing. Mucous membranes swell, briefly returning normal size, improving immunity. Immune system strengthens, reacting appropriately mild challenges, maintaining vigilance. You cough, forcefully clearing respiratory tract accumulated phlegm pollutants. Bronchi dilate, widening, airways increasing oxygen delivery throughout body. Lung capacity expands, measurably improving endurance, stamina, vitality. Chest expands, noticeably accommodating larger volumes, inspired air. You hiccup, unexpectedly startling, momentarily breaking concentration. Diaphragm spasms, involuntarily interrupting regular breathing pattern. Hiccups subside, spontaneously disappearing, mysteriously, as suddenly appeared. Normal respiratory rhythm resumes effortlessly, without conscious intervention. You sigh, deeply expressing relief, completion, satisfaction, accomplishment. Exhalation lasts unusually long, releasing pent up tension, frustration, disappointment. Abdomen deflates, completely emptying lungs entirely before refilling anew. Breathing cycle resets, cleanly prepared for next phase progression. Let the edges of your awareness begin to soften now. Feel how the thoughts that were once sharp and demanding are now becoming smooth and distant. There is no need to hold on to anything right now. Nothing asks for your attention except this gentle moment. Your breathing slows naturally, as if guided by something deeper than effort. Let the images in your mind begin to drift away like clouds after a storm. They fade not because they are gone, but because they are no longer needed here. This space you're entering does not require sight or sound to be known. It lives within the quiet between heartbeats, a place where understanding happens without words. You don't have to see anything now. You don't have to do anything now. Just allow yourself to settle into the rhythm already moving through you. Feel how each breath brings you further from the surface and closer to stillness. This is not sleep, but something even more restorative. As the outer world becomes quieter, so too does the inner chatter subside. Not pushed away, but simply no longer necessary. What remains is the steady presence beneath all experience, the part of you that has never been disturbed. It waits patiently beneath every layer of doing and thinking. You can trust this depth because it has always been there, even when covered by noise or movement. It was never lost. Now it rises gently like morning light, filling an empty room. Warmth spreads slowly through your chest and shoulders, not forced, but invited by the simple act of letting go. Your arms grow heavier as tension dissolves from fingertips to elbows. Your legs sink deeper into the support, holding you. Every muscle finds its own way back to ease. There is nothing left to carry now, nothing left to prove or fix or remember. The resonance begins softly, somewhere just below hearing. A low hum that seems to come from everywhere at once. It moves through bone and tissue with effortless grace, vibrating cells back into their natural alignment. This tone needs no name because it speaks directly to recognition. Your nervous system responds without question or hesitation. It knows this frequency better than language could ever describe. Deeper than memory, deeper than thought. This resonance carries the wisdom of countless generations before you, passed down through blood and breath across time itself. Allow it to wash over you completely now, from crown to heel, in one continuous wave, clearing old patterns and making space for renewal. You may feel tingling or warmth, or nothing at all. All responses are welcome here. Notice how easily your mind releases control now. Not because it's weak, but because it trusts what lies beneath. That quiet intelligence that governs heartbeat and healing alike. You are not separate from this process. You are the very thing allowing it to unfold. Your body knows exactly what to do with this gift. It has been preparing for this moment since birth, perhaps even longer. Cellular memory holds keys to restoration that no conscious mind could access alone. Trust the knowing that flows through every fiber of being. The resonance continues whether words remain or not. Its work does not depend on attention or intention. It simply is. And in being it transforms everything it touches. This includes you entirely. Time stretches differently here, outside the usual measures. Minutes become moments, become stillness, without beginning or end. There is no rush, because there is nowhere else to go. No destination more important than this present embrace. You are held perfectly within the arms of this eternal now. Let the peace deepen until it feels like home, a place you've visited many times, though perhaps forgotten. Here everything returns to balance naturally. Thoughts, emotions, sensations all find their proper place. None too much, none too little. Imagine roots growing slowly downward from your core, anchoring you not to earth, but to something far greater. A connection that exists beyond physical sensation, stable and unshakable regardless of circumstance. These roots reach into the source of all nourishment. Draw strength from it without effort or strain. Know that whatever you face tomorrow, this strength travels with you, carried silently in the background of every step, invisible yet absolutely real. A constant companion woven into the fabric of your days. As the resonance settles deeper into tissue and bone, feel how it aligns your energy with the pulse of life itself. No longer working against gravity or expectation, but flowing with the current that sustains all things. This is the essence of true rest. Not escape from living, but reconnection with what makes living possible. Breath flows effortlessly, now requiring no management or correction. Heart beats steadily supported by invisible hands. Mind quiets not through force, but through recognition of something infinitely wiser than its own restless activity. You may notice subtle shifts in perception, colors appearing softer, sounds becoming richer, touch carrying new layers of meaning. These changes happen quietly beneath the surface, preparing you for whatever comes next. This peace is not fragile or temporary. It lives within you, independent of external conditions, waiting patiently behind every stressful day, behind every crowded moment, ready to welcome you back whenever you choose to return. Like a favorite blanket folded neatly in the closet, always there when needed, never asking why it took so long. Like a door that opens inward with only the slightest touch, requiring nothing more than willingness to cross the threshold. This doorway exists wherever you are. In the car during traffic jams, at your desk between meetings, in bed when sleep seems impossible, anywhere the breath meets the pause. You already know how to find it, because you are already standing inside it. The journey was never about arriving somewhere new, but remembering where you've always been, where you are even now, as these words fade into silence, held safely within the endless embrace of your own inner sanctuary. The resonance doesn't stop when the words do. It continues its work while you rest, carrying forward every insight received, every thread of calm woven into consciousness. You carry it too, in the space between thoughts, in the pause between actions, in the quiet confidence that follows uncertainty. This peace is yours to keep, yours to revisit whenever you wish. Whenever the world grows heavy, whenever the mind begins to race, return here, to this place of perfect belonging, where everything that matters already resides. Sleep now. Until we meet again in the quiet.